Hey, how's it going? In this video, I want to talk about the top 3 ways to make money in the current modern economy that we're living in right now, where inflation is running high and jobs seem to be harder to get. And on top of all of that, there is a lot more uncertainty in these current times that we're living in right now. So I want to talk about the 3 best ways that I believe that the average young person right now can get ahead, and what I believe to be the most viable paths for most people, right? So first thing that I want to mention, the number one thing that I don't recommend, that you do not recommend going to university, simply because of the fact that you're just going to end up getting 100K plus in debt, and you're not even guaranteed the position that you went for exactly, right? So I just don't, unless if you're going for something specific where there's going to be an actual demand, I personally would not recommend going to university for 99% of people who watch this video, right? So the first path that you can go for is going to be climbing the corporate ladder. And when I say that, I'm not just talking about just go to your average store or your restaurant and just work at that one company for 30 plus years. That I'm not talking about at all. Instead, what I am talking about is job hopping every year or two. And the reason why I recommend that over staying with one particular company is because of the fact that you generally are going to make more money as you are constantly looking for the next option, right? Because if you stay at one company for, let's say, 5-10 years or something like that, the amount of raises that you're going to get is going to be nowhere near keeping up with the pace of inflation, right? So maybe you'll get a 30-cent raise every 6 months or something like that, or maybe like a dollar raise. But even that is not going to be nearly enough to combat the rise of inflation, and your spending power is going to be decreasing despite that. So the best thing that you could do if you want to go this route is going to be to always be looking for the next best option. And this is also going to depend on the area that you're living in. So depending on what jobs are in your area, then you might also have to take the route of moving out of your hometown if there isn't as many opportunities available. And so you also have to factor in the cost of living compared to what you could earn at a particular job in a specific location. So there is a lot of research that you have to put into this route here, but if you can go this route of changing positions constantly, then you're going to get more raises along the way, and you're going to be making a lot more money compared to the average person who stays in one company for 10, 20, 30 years, right? So that is the first option that I recommend going with. The second path that you should consider is to go into a trade. Now, the reason why I recommend going into a trade is going to be because of the fact that AI is not replacing these positions. It may happen later on, but for the foreseeable future, there is a lot more stability when it comes to going into a particular trade compared to going to university and just getting like a regular career. And so a lot of these positions that people are going to university for are not going to exist in maybe 5 to 10 years thanks to AI, which is a huge crime in itself, but that's just what's happening right now. And the best thing that you could do if you're a young person is, of course, going to be to either do the job hopping route or going into a trade. And the last option that I want to talk about here is going to be starting some sort of online business. Now, why is this my number one recommendation for most people? Well, the reason why I recommend starting an online business is because, number one, you have location freedom. So as long as you have an internet connection and a way to make money online, you could live anywhere that you want in the world. You're not dependent on one location. And if you don't like what's currently happening in your city or your state, or if you want to even move to another country altogether, if you want to move overseas, you want to travel more, then the best thing that you could have is a way to make money online where you have consistent income coming in online. And so that is going to give you the ultimate freedom to live wherever you want in the long term, and you could pretty much create your own lifestyle however you want, whatever lifestyle you're looking to live. There's a lot of flexibility when it comes to starting an online business. Now, that being said, the best online business to start is going to be selling digital products online. That is what I believe is the simplest path for most people getting online. And so the main benefit of that is you could just focus on learning how to market a link online. So if you know how to get traffic from free social media, or if you know how to run paid ads, then that is pretty much all you need to do well with selling digital products online. So what I do is I do digital marketing And so that's where you just promote other companies' products online. And so you can promote really anything that you want. And as long as you understand how to generate clicks to a link and you get people to, of course, opt into a page, then that is, of course, how you can start building up an income online promoting digital products. Now, why digital products compared to selling physical stuff, or why do I recommend this compared to setting up an e-commerce store, for example? Well, for one, the profit margins that you get doing this is a lot higher compared to selling physical products. And you could also do this with 100% free traffic. So in addition to that, if you decide to become an affiliate and you promote other people's products online that already have a really good reputation, then you also don't have to create anything yourself. You don't have to deal with inventory. You don't have to deal with customer service. And your main goal, the only objective that you have, is simply just getting traffic and learning how to market online. And so once you get really good at that, then you could take that one skill and apply it to almost any other online business that you want to get into in the long term. So this one skill can allow you to make money in many different industries as well. So if you want to learn more in depth about this and what I do specifically, you could check out the free training that I have linked down below. I have a school community that you could join, that you could become a part of. And that is where I pretty much help you promote really anything that you want online based on your passion. So check that out if you want to learn more about it. Otherwise, if you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and take care and all the best.